hold on. It's not good morning when everybody listens to this. I started to say that. Hey, everybody, welcome back once again to the podcast. On today's episode, we're going to do something that a whole lot of folks need to do right about now.
And what is that?
That is to let some steam out.
Woo! Let some steam out.
Pressure's building. Things are getting hot. The indicator light of life is on.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Yes.
Wherever are you?
That's how you do it.
In this world listening to just these guys, you know?
Mm-hmm. We got Dr. Parker in the house.
And Pastor Mike. And why am I sounding like a lounge suit lizard?
I don't know, but it fits you.
Hey.
You got the dress going, little lounge lizard wear. It's a good look, though.
For the listening audience, when he said the dress, he means the outerwear.
Right. Yeah, not literally the dress.
I am in a suit today, as I am every day.
So letting the steam out, I literally had an experience just yesterday, which would be Monday. And I was headed downtown, and I had an appointment that I was headed towards. And I proudly drive a 2012 Dodge Ram pickup. And I proudly drive this Dodge Ram because it has 329,000 miles on it.
America!
That is an American, it should be everybody's goal to see how many miles they can get on their vehicle.
Yes.
Before they throw it away. But most people don't. Most people are smart enough to get rid of it at about 150,000, maybe when it has some value still in it.
Sure.
So anyway, I'm cruising along, and all of a sudden, there's one indicator light that I've never seen before. And when you get to 329,000 miles on a vehicle, you pretty much get a chance to see all of the indicator lights at some point. And there's a couple of them that are just on all the time now. Because if I'm going to take this thing in regularly, every time a light comes on, I'll never have it.
But
it'll always be in the shop.
Why listen to those lights?
They're just indicating that something could be wrong.
Yeah.
And so, but this one I was paying attention to because it was an E that was red right through the center of a thermometer that was red. And I realized, okay, this one I should probably pay attention to. Sure. So I looked up at my gauge, and sure enough, that bad boy was pegged on H. And so I knew I needed to get her pulled over.
And for those of you in Rio Linda, this is indicating that his vehicle is overheating.
Mm-hmm. And so this is a PSA, a public stupidity announcement. I want to just help people to understand this is an opportunity. If you just stop whatever you're doing, pay attention, don't just have this in the background, but listen, we can help somebody. We're going to help someone to do something that might actually save their life. And so now I'm trying to get to the gas station, and the car or the truck starts to ding. Ding, 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 ding. It's like, dude, it's time to get this thing pulled over. And so I pull in. There's a Phillips 66 at Seneca, and I know that we're all over the place, but Seneca and McLean. I pull in there, and I'm just hoping that they've got some antifreeze in this place. And so I go in. Well, first off, the thing is not steaming. There's nothing billowing out underneath the hood. So I realize it's probably not a leak. Mm-hmm. It was probably just super low. I haven't been paying attention. I've been ignoring certain indicators. And so I go in.
Colin, pay attention.
Yeah. They have antifreeze. I'm like, yeah. And so I go out there and I pop the hood. And instead of doing the right thing, which is to take my time, I hate to be late. That's one thing that you and I have in common. Hate or being late is disrespectful.
Yes.
And so I was wanting to get going. And so instead of taking my time to find Because apparently I've never added antifreeze to this truck. I've had it for 2.5 years.
There's a whole lot of stuff under this hood.
Yeah. I was like, I've never seen this motor before. And so instead of looking for the little port that you can pour antifreeze into the overflow, I went straight to the cap, to the radiator cap. But I know
Smart
better.
man.
Oh my God.
Smart man. You go straight to the source.
Anybody
Cut
out
out the
there,
middleman.
anybody out there right now who knows what's going on is just shaking their head.
They're holding their head in their hands.
Yep. And so yeah, that's what they're doing. And so I know enough though to let a little bit of steam out.
Just a little bit.
Just let the pressure out. And so I turn it a little bit. And yep, the steam starts to come out, but so does some antifreeze that's spilling out underneath my hand. But fortunately, my hand was protected by the cap enough that it wasn't burning my hand.
This is how we did it back in 1982.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's exactly how we did it.
Yeah, there was no overflow.
Well, yeah. What you did was you turned it and ran. But I forgot to run. And so I turned it a little bit, and then it stopped steaming. I didn't feel any more pressure, so I turned it one more turn. There's the two turns.
Uh-huh.
And I turned it a little bit more, and this thing just shot up in there. I mean, the cap hit the hood, underneath side of the hood. Now there's antifreeze that's just spewing out. It's a fountain, and it has blasted me. And I'm telling you, I have been protected by the good Lord.
Now, see, kids, back in 1982, he would have known to stop at the first click and walk away and let this.
Yeah.
He went to the second click.
I went to the second click because I was so concerned about being where I needed to be.
Yeah, I'm late.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. Put my life on the line not to be late. It's just the public stupidity announcement. It really, truly is. That's what this is. And so now I'm covered. And I know the dude in the gas station has got to just be rolling in there. But now I'm covered.
Going back for the security video now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. And so I'm standing there. Now, fortunately, I had a coat on that is, it's really slick camouflage coat. So two advantages there. It kept my shirt from getting just soaked with antifreeze, but it also it hid me from public view because I had camouflage on. Wishful thinking. But anyway, so the whole idea here is that I was able to then get the antifreeze that I just bought, dumped in there, got back in my truck, and I started out again. But apparently that spewing of the antifreeze had pretty much drained the whole thing. So the little bit I poured in there, it immediately went right back to hot. So now I'm pulled over at the post office downtown, and I'm walking. Now I'm walking. I had to walk like 3 miles to get to a place where I could get more antifreeze.
Yeah.
And
once you get down there.
Yeah, and then walk back. And so long story short, there are times where you need to let the steam out, but the bottom line, because life gets hot. But the reality is this: you got to be smart about it.
Well, when you walked in and said, "I got this story," and that was our show prep.
Yeah.
I tell the audience.
Yeah.
I said, "Stop." That'll be the show.
Yeah.
And because what came to my mind as you were musing about this was proper maintenance.
Oh. Yeah. There you go.
See?
Before you have to let the steam out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how many of us live our lives. How does this story relate to just these guys, most people live their life in the same fashion you just did your drive to your appointment. Like rushing, hurrying, ignoring the maintenance. Not I ignore the maintenance. Everybody ignores the maintenance. When was the last time you checked the tire pressure on your tires and checked the door jamb to see what their proper inflation is supposed to be? Change the in-cab air filter, your HEPA air filter for your in-cab. There's a lot of maintenance to vehicles that we just ignore, and we ignore until something breaks down. And you, being Billy Joe 1982 mechanic saw the gauge and I'll take care of this.
Mm-hmm.
Pull her over, let some steam off so you can keep on trucking down the road and keep your life going. And that's too many times how we live our life. We're pushing the red line. We're going as fast as we can. We're not slowing down. We're ignoring the gauges. We're ignoring the maintenance that we need to be doing to ourselves, physically and mentally.
Yep.
And we have these moments, crossroads where we let this steam off. We emotionally we blow up, or emotionally we break down and cry, or physically we go through something, but then we just kind of patch it all back together and take off down the road again, completely missing that opportunity, missing the warning signs that things are breaking down. And ultimately, you ended up broke down on the side of the road, having to walk 3 miles one way, missed your appointment.
Missed it.
Missed the appointment.
Yeah.
And it reinforces the idea of, on a Saturday, take your vehicle in, have them inspected, have them change the oil, have them check the tires, have them rotate the tires, have them look at the air filters, do some basic preventive maintenance stuff. And when you were walking those 3 miles, I'm sure a lot of this was going through your head.
Oh, 100%.
Why didn't I? La, 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 la. And not you, but now anybody else, now that they got the car running again, yeah, next Saturday I'll go. Yeah, next Saturday. Next Saturday I'll go do all those great ideas I had. And, mental health, physical health, they're the same as what you just experienced with your vehicle.
Sure.
We have stuff going on we don't notice, we don't know how to deal with, we don't pay attention to the warning signs. I just share personal information only for clinical benefit. Since I started this latest journey in my life, a gentleman encouraged me to apply for my veterans benefits. And I'm like, I wasn't shot at. I wasn't blown up in a war or anything. And he's like, no, Lance, you served this country and you deserve whatever you have coming to you. Go apply for your benefits. Well, I went and spoke to the medical team, and by God, I'm applying for 8. There's 8 things broken on me that, I've just been ignoring.
Sure.
Broke my toe. What are they going to do? How are they going to fix that? Just tape it to the next toe, keep going.
Right.
And now it healed improperly.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a big calcium knot in the middle of the joint. Well, you just buy nicer shoes. You just walk a little.
You get used to it.
You get used to it. You just adjust. You just keep moving, and you miss the warning signs. And then occasionally the foot flares up. So I
indicator light.
Sit down for a day or two, let the steam off.
Mm-hmm.
But do I go to the podiatrist and have them x-ray the foot and see what's wrong and get in there and do some surgery to correct the bone spur? No. Just put some tape on it. Keep going. But things like that, medically, mentally, we all have those things that we ignore. We say we'll get to. We're trying to accommodate and adjust and live to. And the brilliant idea is to take the car in, get it maintained, and change the belts, have the hoses checked, all of that, so that it continues on to 500,000 miles.
Yeah. So somebody out there right now has been ignoring an indicator light, ignoring a symptom, whether that's in your gut, whether that's in your mind, whatever it is, but there are symptoms that are just all over the place.
Todd.
And it's time to go see the doctor.
Colin.
It's time, especially you fellas out there, it's time to let your guard down, quit being so strong, which is actually weak, and go. Quit avoiding that light. It's red, and it's an E, and it's a thermometer.
Yeah, we wrap
running hot.
We wrap our fear in courage.
Yeah. I'm all right. I got this.
I'm tough.
Mm-hmm.
Like, man, how's he? He just keeps it going.
Yep. Haven't been to the doctor in 10 years.
And that's always the story. How many times you heard a family say, he didn't go to the doctor for 20 years, and the first time he goes in, he dies.
Yeah. And that's every guy's fear.
Right.
Is that if I just keep ignoring it, I won't have to actually acknowledge the fact that I'm almost dead. And it does. It happens a lot. I've done several. I don't want to exaggerate, but I've done several services for men who just ignored symptoms, ignored them to the death. And if they could have, and in the meantime, they're worried about it, which causes stress, which causes it just exaggerates everything and speeds it up. And it could have just been a matter of going and seeing the mechanic in the white robe.
Now, in the off chance that Tish listens to this one, I'm feeling convicted.
Okay, good.
She's been after me to go to the doctor about something, and I'm like,
well,
rub some coconut oil on it.
Well, yeah.
You'll be all right.
Give me some of that cooking oil over there. Well, okay, good. I'm glad to hear it.
So I'll be setting an appointment with the doctor. Thank you for the inspiration, Mike.
There you go. Okay, letting some steam out. Today's the day.
Today's the day to start the preventive maintenance.
Go get her done. Well, this is going to be a short one today.
Well, we made it a whole 16 minutes and 52 seconds.
Yeah, but sometimes you just say what you got to say and be done with it. There's no reason to try to...
These last 5 minutes, because they've been hitting about 20 minutes,
mm-hmm.
20, 25 minutes. These last 5 minutes of the show that you are used to, still listening to us, we're going to end now. Get your finger hovered over the button. And as soon as this podcast ends, turn around, call your doctor, set the appointment.
Do it now. Oh, I love that.
Do it now.
That's good. Awesome. All right, get her done. Let the steam out. We applaud you for having the courage to make that call.
Make the call. I'll make the call. You make the call.
You make the call, Doc. Awesome. Well, thank you, man.
Thank you for sharing, Mike.
And my foolishness.
You guys out there, go do it now.
And have an awesome week.